Are you interested in studying degrees or postgraduate courses taught in English in Paris? Well, then this live stream is for you. My name is Hugo Bustamante. I'm recruitment manager for global studies. And today we have the live stream study in Paris with IESG School of Management degrees and postgraduate courses taught in English. Well, don't forget that Global Studies is an educational agency which helps you to apply to different destinations abroad, like France, Germany, Spain, and many others. If you are interested in applying to the different options we have, don't forget to contact us. You have here our WhatsApp number, our email address, and you can follow us in Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, and don't forget to follow us to know about the different options we can offer you and to know the different institutions that can offer you these options. And today we are with Santiago Gonzalez. Santiago, how are you?
Good morning, Hugo. How are you? Nice to meet you. Thank you for the invitation here.
It's a pleasure to have you here. And Santiago is representing IÉSEG School of Management that is located in Paris, and he has many options to offer us today. We have, Santiago, a short video to introduce your institution. Please, we will go with it.
For several months now, the pandemic has forced us to rethink completely our way of living, working, teaching, and learning. By adapting and innovating, IÉSEG succeeded in going through this particularly volatile and complicated period in order to achieve its training mission. The pedagogical continuity has been made possible thanks to the commitment of all the teams at IÉSEG and its students, as well as the implementation of state-of-the-art technologies. IÉSEG has also reinforced its support to all the members of its community, students, teachers, staff, graduates, and partners. Today, we are stronger than ever to overcome the challenges that we face and prepare a better future together. Empowering change makers for a better society.
Well, it was a little bit about IÉSG School of Management. Santiago, well, I want to remember everybody that we are with Santiago Gonzalez. He's International Relations Coordinator for Latin American Office. And Santiago, we have here your presentation, and we would like to know more, please, about the different options that you can offer us.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone, for being here. My name is Santiago Gonzalez, as Hugo said. I'm representative of IÉSEG for Latin America. So basically, I'm based in Colombia. I'm based in Bogota. However, I represent the school for the region, so all the way from Mexico all the way down. If you have any questions, any doubts about the application process, anything you want to know about the program, the school, the documents that you need, I will be able to help you. So first of all, I want to tell a little bit about the school and the accreditations, which is the most important symbol of a school, especially in matters of business. So we, as a business school, have the Triple Crown accreditation. The Triple Crown accreditation is the most important accreditation for business schools. Only 1% of these schools have these accreditations. Some of them have 1 or 2. We have the 3, where you can see them, is the AACSB, the EQUIS, and the AMBA. So whenever you want to study anything related to business, even if it's a bachelor's degree, a postgraduate program, an MBA, please check out the accreditations. We have also several recognitions in rankings around the world. For example, we are in the Financial Times. For this year, we have the new ranking. We are in the position 26. In the last year, we were in 34 in the world. We are number 7 in France. We have other recognitions, for example, from The Economist for the best management in programs in the world. And in QS, we have several recognitions for different programs. For example, for our Masters in Digital Marketing, we're the number 23 in the world. For the Big Data, we are the number 5 business school in France. For the diversity program, I mean, for the programs that have more diverse students from different nationalities in the world, we are the #1 in the world from programs Grande École. In France, we have also several recognitions. For example, we have by Le Figaro, we have one of the best 9 business schools in the world. And from the L'Étudiant Express, we are #8 in the general ranking. So telling you more about the school, we have 2 campuses in France. One campus is in Lille, one campus is in Paris. Lille, as you can see, Lille is in the north of France, in the border with Belgium, and is very well located because it's just in the middle between London, Brussels, and Paris. So all the trains and buses that has to travel to those cities have to pass through Lille. And the other campus is in Paris, in the capital of France. So the Lille campus is the first one. Lille is a student city in the north of France. There are several big universities from France. So the atmosphere is very diverse, is very dynamic, it's a very young city. It's smaller than Paris, however, it's the 4th city in France in terms of size. So it's not that small. It has 3 lines of metro, but you can move very easily by walking or via bicycle. This is the new campus that we're developing. For the moment, we have 3 buildings in the city. However, we are building 2 more right now, which will be ready for the next intake in September 2023. This is another building of the students' associations and some classrooms in Lille. So we have some estimations for the cost of living in Paris and in Lille. In Lille, the cost of living take into account the cost of the rent wherever you want to live, the food, the transportation, other expenses. It's around 900 euros per month. Okay. What is important to take into account is the CAF. CAF is a subsidy that the French government gives to all the students in France. So wherever you want to live, if it's registered as a student residence in France, you will receive a subsidy of around the 30% of the cost of your monthly cost of living of the house that you are renting. So that's something that you have to take into account. Of course, you have to have a bank account in France. You have to fill some documents in French, but we will help you as university to fill those documents. So the cost of living in Lille is around 800 or 900 euros per month. Just before I continue the presentation, I want to let you know that our business school is fully in English, okay? So you don't require any level of French to study with us. Everything is in English, but you will have French lessons while you are in university, depending on your level. You can be a beginner, intermediate, or advanced student of French. We will give you lessons. You will have around 2 hours of French included in your pensum, but everything is fully in English. That will help you, and that will help us to recruit more students internationally. The second campus, I will continue, is in Paris. Paris is the capital of France. As you can see, we have the campus just in front of the Arch of La Défense. La Défense is the most important financial district in Europe and is the modern part of Paris. We have also one building in Paris, in front of l'Arche, and inside the Arch of La Défense, we have 2 floors of only classrooms, and all the basement of La Défense is of IÉSEG. We have auditoriums and study rooms there too. We are actually building one more building there in Paris. So just for you to let you know, we have around 3,500 students in each campus, approximately. The cost of living in Paris is a little bit higher, of course, because as you know, distances are longer. You have to spend more in transportation. Sometimes you have to take the metro for going to the school campus. Of course, and the housing is higher, the rent in Paris. However, in Paris, you will also receive the CAF, which I already explained, is the subsidy that the government will give you as part of your student life. Here are some important information about the number of students. So as I told you, like we have around 3,500 students on each campus. We are growing, so we expect to have more students next year, around 7,000 or 8,000 students. We have around 1,200 students on university exchange abroad, which is very important because we have a network of more than 300 universities, partner universities abroad in the world. We have partnerships with universities in Europe, in Germany, in Spain, in Turkey, in Latin America, we have in Mexico, in Brazil, in Colombia, in Asia, we have others. So that's very important because with those universities, we do some academic exchange semesters and academic agreements for dual degrees, for example. We have also 52 clubs and associations. These associations are for students to integrate in their student life. We have associations related to sports, to media, to entertainment, gastronomy, volunteering activities. So you as a student could be part of these international clubs. I will show you a video a very brief video about the student associations and the opportunities that you have in Lille. And Lille and in Paris. I will share my screen. Hugo, can you confirm me, please, if you can?
No, right now it's not. It is starting to share. Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
I will show you the video of the student associations. So as I told you, we have more than 52 associations on both campuses. Okay, I guess it was a bit blurry because of the sharing of the screen, but you were able to see we have association related to sports, to food, to volunteering activities, which is very interesting, and you could be part of that. So let me go back to the presentation. Thank you. Also, it's very important the partnership with companies all around the world. We have more than 2,500 companies, and we have partnership with them. So what is the partnership about? The partnerships are about companies that come to the university to teach us certain topics. For example, there is certain CFOs, CEOs that come to give talks to students about how their company works internationally or in France. Also, it's very important because we have some student fairs and companies and network fairs where companies will visit our campus in Paris and in Lille, and you will have the opportunity to meet them. So you can give them your CV, you can talk to them about which opportunities do they have for internships, for works, for labor opportunities all around the world, and they will review your profile, and they will tell you the chance, how to apply and everything. So you will be able to find some job opportunities in these companies if you are interested into. So first, I want to talk to you about one program that we have. It's a undergraduate degree, a Bachelor in International Business. The characteristics of this Bachelor in International Business is a program of 3 years, is fully in English, as I told you, and you can study in Lille or in Paris, whatever you want, and the tuition fees for this year approximately are 11,000 euros for each year, okay? It's important to let you know that we have also scholarships. We have a merit-based scholarship, which will be maximum of 25%. So this scholarship is about your profile. We'll check your profile and we will check your academic background, in case you have professional experience, the languages, the volunteering activities, extracurricular activities, for example, sports. We will check all this information, and if you have a very outstanding CV, you will have the chance to obtain a merit-based scholarship of maximum 25%. I will show you another video about the International Business Program. So I will share the screen again. Hugo, could you confirm me if the video that I shared was with audio or without audio? You had the chance to hear?
Yes, the previous video was
Okay,
was with audio. Yes.
perfect. So I will share now this video with you.
Okay.
Sorry if it's a bit blurry, but it's just the sharing option in the screen.
The Bachelor in International Business is a 3-year program taught in English, designed for students interested in management and business on a global scale. Future managers will be trained to initiate change in companies and organizations, but in a responsible way.
I chose to come to IÉSEG because it's triple accredited, it's a very well-known business school, and because people from my class come from different places.
I love IÉSEG because it's a multicultural environment. There are students from all over the world, and it gives me a unique opportunity to expand my networks.
This bachelor program is professionally oriented and aims to enable future graduates to join the worldwide job market with confidence and a solid competitive advantage.
Lille is a very student-friendly town, and it's a European hub. You can access really quickly to Paris, to the rest of France, to the UK, and the rest of Europe.
If you're interested in studying in a multicultural environment,
Receiving a top-quality education and gaining a wide variety of experience,
then the Bachelor in International Business is for you. Join us.
join us.
Okay, there you had the chance to have a very brief video about the Bachelor in International Business. You could see also the campus, students talking about Lille campus and Paris campus. For the program International Business, I will tell you very briefly about the content. Basically, the program, the Bachelor in International Business, is a bachelor that will allow you to get all the understanding about business administration internationally. So you will get all the core fundamentals about marketing, economics, finance, and international business. You will get also some practical courses about, for example, how to use data with programs Python, programs like R, SAS. And which is very interesting is that in the last year of the international business program, you will be able to choose your specialization. We have several different specializations in different topics. For example, we have digital marketing, fintech, startups, artificial intelligence. So you will have a general overview about administration internationally, but then you will have the chance to focus in several expertises. It's very interesting because you will also have the chance to have some electives in certain areas, wherever you're interested into, and it's very nice, something because of the practical experience that you will get. Sometimes here in Latin America, we are very used to have bachelors of 4 or 5 years bachelors with only one internship of 6 months approximately, if you were able to do it. Here in this program, we have 3 years bachelors, which is a completely fully recognized internationally bachelors, and you will have the chance to do 3 different internships over the 3 years. So at the end of every year, you will have mandatory to do an internship. The first one is an internship of 1 month, is what we call a labor social impact internship. Is the first contact with the labor market. So it will be very logistic. For example, we have some partnership with companies like Walt Disney, where you will be part of the staff, for example, in logistics. So you are able to understand how the work job starts and how it works essentially. During the second year, you will have an internship at the end of 3 months approximately, where you will have a position of assistant in different areas that you are interested. It can be in marketing or in finance, for example. And in the last year, you will have an internship of 6 months. It's the longest one and is the most demanding in terms of for example, analysis, in interpreting data, in understanding the market. You can work in several areas wherever you're interested into, for example, digital marketing, or if you want to do consulting, for example, or business analysis, you will have the chance to do it. As I told you, we have some fairs with companies that go to our school to visit us and to show us how does it work, for example, for your CV, how to apply, which opportunities do they have for that. Which is very important also the international experience. During the bachelor program, it's mandatory to do an academic exchange and in another partner university around the world. As I told you, we have more than 300 partner universities in several countries and in several continents all around the world. You will have to do it minimum of 6 months. But we also have double degrees with other partner universities. It means it will be 1 more year. 6 months more, 6 months extra, because it will be a total of 1 year where you will spend in another university and you will obtain both degrees, IÉSEG degree and the other university degree. We have partner universities for these programs, for example, in Finland, in Italy, in Poland, and the United Kingdom. And for the international experience, it's also very important, the French language. So French is not mandatory for you to apply to our business school. Only English is mandatory, but you will have French courses included. It will be around from 2 hours or 3 hours per week of French courses according to your level. Whenever you are, when you arrive to university, we will do a test, a French test for all the students to see their level. If you don't have any level, no worries. You will start in the beginner, in the beginner level, and then you will be classified in different groups to propose you the different courses in French. This also will help to introduce yourself more into the culture, to be immersed in a different culture. Additionally to the Bachelor in International Business, we have a European Triple Business Bachelor degree. It's a program of 4 years. It's also full in English, and it will be developed in 3 different cities with 3 different partner universities. So you will study basically essentials of business internationally, full in English, but you will study 2 years at IÉSEG in the Paris campus. Then you will study 1 year in Barcelona in IQS, also full in English, but in Barcelona. And then the last year you will study in Sheffield University in the United Kingdom. So you will be moving with around groups of 20 students approximately for this program that will go to 3 different universities. How to apply to this program? Basically, you will need to enter to the 3-year bachelor, and the first year at university, they will show you about this program, the opportunities, how does it work exactly, and if you are interested, you can apply for this program. The best candidates will be admitted for this triple degree bachelor program. So basically, if you are interested, they will let you know how it works. And right now, almost 20 students have been admitted to this program, around from 35 that are in the bachelor. So if you are interested in this program, we will also recommend you to have a very outstanding level, and for example, the first year of the Bachelor in International Business. I will share now another video about this program of 3 business schools in Europe.
Ready, Santiago.
Perfect.
Gain a unique triple degree in European business. Learn and live in 3 European cities, Paris, Barcelona, and Sheffield. Study at 3 AACSB accredited business schools. Gain the ultimate European business student experience over 4 years. International focused, real business applied, and truly multicultural. Study key international business topics, combining theoretical knowledge, practical understanding, and industry relevance. Conduct real consulting projects with real companies. Employability skills and knowledge are embedded within the course and your internship. Experience 3 different cultural and business environments in Spain, France, and England. Spend at least a year in each city with a diverse, multicultural student cohort. You'll graduate from the only degree in Europe offering 3 awards from 3 accredited business schools in 3 countries.
Okay, so that was the video showing you the opportunities of studying at 3 different universities in international business, which will be a European degree. Here is the structure of the program, basically, that I was telling you. So year 1 and year 2, you will be studying in IÉSEG in Paris campus. The 3rd year, you will be in Barcelona in IQS. And the last year, you will be in Sheffield. Everything will be full in English. So how to apply to this program? I will explain you the requirements very briefly. So everything is in our platform about the application. You will have to apply directly on our website. You will have to upload the secondary education transcripts of at least the last 3 years of education, the diploma if you already have it. If not, you can apply even before graduating. and you will give us the PDF diploma whenever you finish your degree. For example, every year we start all our programs in September, but we open applications on November of the year before. So we already open for September 2023. Some students will be graduating, for example, in June or in July. So you can still apply, and you will send us the diploma whenever you receive it in the next summer, but before starting the courses. For all of our courses, we need an English proficiency test of level B2, a B2 level. We accept exams like IELTS 6.5 scores minimum, TOEFL IBT 85, TOEIC 850, Duolingo 105, and Cambridge exam of level B2. Okay, so it's very important, the English level, as a minimum of a requirement to enter. But the higher you have the score, it's better for you, for the acceptance, of course, and for the scholarship that you may obtain. We will need a CV or a resume of your profile, full in English, a copy of your passport. You will need to answer an online motivational video. So whenever you are on the platform, there will be a link and that will guide you through a video that will ask you some questions. It will give you some general questions about your profile, your interests, your skills, and you will have 30 seconds to think the answer, and you will have 1 minute to answer the question. So there will evaluate your level of English, also how you answer your questions. And it's very important to take it very calm in a silent space. Those are very basic questions. It's not about any technical skills or anything, but it will guide us through your profile. And the last step is the application fee that you will need to pay. It's of 100 euros application, okay? So the application deadline is the 1st of June of the next year, okay? For students that are entering in September. And the admission is offered on a rolling basis, which means that every 3 weeks we are giving the results. So the sooner you apply, the sooner you will know if you are admitted in the program. So as I told you, the tuition fees are for next year 11,390 euros per year, and we have merit-based scholarship of 25% reduction maximum. We have also summer programs for students. We have summer program for high school students and summer program for university students. So the summer programs will be of 2 or 4 weeks. It will be fully in English, actually. It will be only in Paris campus. The prices will be 3,000 euros approximately for the 2 weeks and 5,000 euros for the 4 weeks program. It will be in July. It will be during the first 2 weeks of July or during the whole month of July. And it will give you some academic credits, 8 ECTS for being exact, to be precise. So now we'll share you another video of the offer of our short-term programs, which are full in English in July for high school students or for university students. You are able to see the screen already?
Yes, it is ready.
Perfect. So I want to make a very brief stop here about the programs. We have a winter program, but this winter program is only 1 course in general management and is fully online. For the moment in winter, so in the months of December and January, we have a fully online course about management. You can already apply to this program. For the summer, we have several courses. We have the Entrepreneurship and Innovation program. This is for university students. Of course, you will have to learn about the essentials of how to analyze startups, how to start a company, and how to innovate. We have a digital marketing summer program for university students. Also, it will give you the essentials of how to understand digital marketing, how to interpret the data that you obtain, for example, from social media, from search engines in internet, and how to apply it to a marketing strategy in a company or in a product. We have a fashion business summer program, and this is very related because we have a master into fashion management. So now the teachers will teach this fashion business summer program. You will learn the essentials on how to manage a business or how to manage the business in fashion, in the fashion industry, or in a luxury brand. And well, Paris is the perfect place to learn about how to manage a fashion business industry. Also, I want to take into account to tell you that the fashion business includes some visits to some companies in Paris. As you know, we have partnership, for example, with companies as Louis Vuitton, Balenciaga, and you will have the chance to have some teachers that work in those industries, and you will also have the chance to visit these places. We have a wine and champagne business program, which you will learn how to manage a company of these kind of alcohol drinks. So how to manage the wine industry or the champagne industry. And you will also have included a trip to Reims, which is the Champagne region in France. We have a program in artificial intelligence and sustainability. These are two very essential topics right now in the world. Every industry is asking about leaders that have knowledge about artificial intelligence or sustainability to apply it into their industry. So if you want to be in the very edge of the innovative side of the company, you will have to learn these two topics. And IÉSEG will teach you in a program of 2 weeks. And we have, for university students, the International Summer Academy. This is a program of 4 weeks where you will learn every essential of management, digital marketing, entrepreneurship, innovation, and you will also have the chance to choose some courses of the previous programs, because the previous were of 2 weeks. This Summer Academy is a 4-week program, it's longer, but you have the option to choose courses from the previous ones. And the last summer program that we have is for high school students. So this summer program is focused for students in the last years of their high school. So students between 16 and 18-year-old that are choosing their career. They're hesitant about to study business or any other field, for example. They're not sure about marketing or finance. So if you are doubting about this, you can attend to our summer program. You will have teachers that will guide you on how every career works, and they will help you to choose your best interest. So this will be a program very interesting for students who are not sure about studying administration yet.
I chose the fashion business program because I was looking for a program to complement my master's degree. I really liked and enjoyed the professional background and practical background that the professors had.
I chose the digital marketing course program because I have studied communication during 4 years. This program was going to be a good opportunity to increase my knowledge and to complement all the knowledge that I have been learning during these 4 years.
I chose the entrepreneurship and innovation summer program for various reasons. I really love this area of management. To be able to experiment with the part of innovation and with the part of creating new business is something that really my bachelor doesn't give.
If it's your first time coming to France, you really have a hands-on practice in intercultural exchange with other fellow students and professors.
I have met people from every corner of the world: Swedish people, French people, American people, Hawaiian people, and that for me was great because I have known different cultures that I have never known before.
I think it's really an opportunity to meet the world almost, because you get an awareness of how the different countries work, of how are the different people, and in a way make friendships that maybe when you go to another country, you'll send them a message and you'll meet again and they'll help you see the country.
So these are the different summer programs that we have for students. As you know, we have programs for university students and for high school students. what is very important to take into account is how the structure of the program works. So in the mornings, you will have courses, academic courses in the different topics that you choose. And in the evening, in the afternoon, you will have the chance to have cultural activities, because of course it's summertime, it's vacation time in Paris, so you will have the chance to discover the culture. For example, you have tours, guided tours in Paris, a tour to the Palace of Versailles, for example. You have some French cuisine courses, because it will be also important to meet the other students. We have groups of approximately from 30 students from around 14 different countries, which is very interesting. I read the presentation. Oh, yeah, presentation. 1 second. So what do you need to apply basically for these courses? We will need a copy of your passport. We need the transcripts in English, French, or Spanish of your academic education degree. And we will need, of course, another English proficiency test. As I told you, we accept B2 level, TOEFL 85, IELTS 6.5, and Duolingo 105. Whatever you have in the minimum score or higher, if you want to apply also for scholarships. We have scholarships also for around the 50% of the academic and tuition fee part. And we need a CV or a resume of your profile, full in English also. So basically, those are the programs I want to show you. And I have a very brief video about the specialized master's offer that we have at IÉSEG. So these were programs for bachelors or for university students also, but we have a very strong offer of master's programs. The master's programs are also full in English. The master's programs will last from 1.5 years to 2 years. The master's programs are 3 academic semesters and 1 semester of internship. So you will have a mandatory internship at the end of the academic part of the master's program. We have 13 different master's programs, and I will show you a video with our offer.
Offered on both IÉSEG's Lille and Paris campuses, and in line with the school's vision, our specialized masters train internationally oriented, responsible leaders and changemakers. Anchored in a strong intercultural context, IÉSEG continuously strives to make use of qualitative, internationally renowned pedagogical methods. And with the help of our growing network of partner companies and alumni, we provide a lot of support to each participant in the creation of their professional project. Our specialized masters are taught entirely in English and are designed for young professionals or young alumni from a variety of backgrounds and nationalities with a bachelor's degree or higher, comprised of 3, sometimes 2 terms of courses, depending on the student's academic experience, and on 1 term of hands-on experience. Our specialized masters cover a variety of topics that suit different types of profiles. Big data analytics for business, digital marketing and CRM, business analysis and consulting, fashion management, international business, strategy and digital transformation, international business negotiation, finance, banking, capital markets and financial technology, international accounting, audit and control, management for sustainability.
Recognized by Campus France with the Bienvenue en France label, IÉSEG provides participants with special support, notably via French courses. Our specialized masters also include personalized career support to prepare participants to meet international recruiters' expectations. Every student can benefit from a variety of services, such as an orientation week, housing services, administrative aid, etc. The ideal location of our campuses also allows students to take advantage of their French and European experience, exposing them to a variety of architecture, gastronomy, and arts. Capitals, such as Brussels, Amsterdam, and London, are only a few hours away. For more information, visit www.ieseg.fr.
So that's 1 second. So that's also the offer of our master's program. Oh, let me stop sharing the screen. For our master's program, as a requirement, also English is essential. We need a CV, and the degrees, the academic transcript or your previous degrees. If you have directly from high school degrees, any other bachelor's, or if you have any other master's program, you can apply also with us. So basically, that's the offer of our programs. As I told you, I'm the representative of IÉSEG for Latin America. So any doubt you have, in case you want to apply to a bachelor program, summer program, master's program, don't hesitate to contact me. I will be happy to help you on any question that you have. Here is my contact information. As you know, I'm located in Bogota, Colombia, but I basically travel all around the region, to some student fairs, university, high school fairs, all the way to Mexico, Brazil, Peru, Ecuador, Bolivia. So if you have any question, I'll be happy to organize, and we can arrange a video call, or I will tell you whenever I visited your country.
Thank you, Santiago, for all this information. And yes, we have some questions, please. Could you please tell us what is the type of accommodation that IÉSEG School of Management can offer the students?
Perfect. Yes. Well, at IÉSEG, we have a different offer of housing accommodations. So first, we have a private IÉSEG residence for our own students. Our residents are close to the campus. So both in Paris and in Lille, we have a student residence of our own. What is important to apply to these residents? These residents, of course, are the first ones that get very full, because students want to live in this because of the proximity to campus. So I recommend you, if you want to live in these residences, apply the sooner. The sooner you apply, the better, because you will know sooner. You can apply to residences also in advance. We have different type of accommodations. The usual from IÉSEG accommodations are studio rooms, and you will share bathroom and kitchen with other students. However, I will recommend you to go to our website. In our website, we have a section that is called Life at IÉSEG on top of the website, and you will have to choose Paris campus or Lille campus. You enter to those campuses, and we have information about the cities, and one of those links is the housing options. We have a huge list of partnerships with other private residences and landlords that we know and that we trust at IÉSEG. So you can check different options of housing. For example, shared apartments, shared rooms, private studios with shared kitchen, with shared bathroom. We have different type of accommodations. And actually, whenever you choose one of those options, we have housing departments at Lille and in Paris. So whenever you are accepted to the program, we will give you the email address of those persons in Paris and in Lille. You can directly contact them and tell them on which type of residence are you interested and how to apply to them. I just want to remember you that the French government give you the CAF as a student, but you need to be in a certified student residence to receive the subsidy of the government. You cannot stay, for example, at a family place or at a friends of yours. I mean, if you stay at those places, it's your choice, but you will receive the subsidy of the French government. So just for you to take into account, but we have housing departments at both Lille and Paris.
Oh, that's important. That's important.
Well,
thank you, Santiago, for that information. And we do have another question, please. How is the payment process to get the visa letter?
Yes, okay. So whenever you are accepted to the program, you apply, you send the application, a file, as I told you, and in a maximum of 3 weeks, you will receive the answer. What happened then? You receive the answer, and in case it's positive that you are admitted to the program, we will tell you, okay, you have approximately 2 or 3 weeks to take a decision to be part of the school. So you will make your decision and how that decision takes. So you will let us know if you want to be part of the school, and also if you want to be part of the school to confirm your spot and to confirm the scholarship that you obtain. You will need to make a payment, a deposit of the tuition fee. So in the case of the bachelor program, you will need to pay a deposit of 1,600 euros. Is part of the tuition fee, but you pay in advance. And for the master's program, you will pay 3,000 euros in advance. That will help you to save your spot at the program, to confirm the scholarship that you received, and that will help you to obtain the visa, the official acceptance letter. That acceptance letter is the document that we give you for you to do all the process, the visa process with Campus France. So Campus France is the French government institution that helps students to obtain their student visa to go to France. That process, you will have it independently with Campus France, but we will give you the acceptance letter, which is the most important document to start that process. We'll give you that letter only once you confirm and once you pay the deposit. So the deposit is the first payment that you do, is the first part of the tuition fee that you pay. Then the rest of the payment will be divided into semesters. So basically, for example, for the master's program, because there are 2 more semesters, you will have to pay the rest of the tuition fees divided into 50% in August before starting the first semester, and the last 50% of the master's program in December before starting the second semester. For the bachelor year, so the bachelor program, you can pay approximately half of the year every start of the semester. Of course, reducting the deposit that you pay for receiving the acceptance letter.
Thank you, Santiago. And another question, please. It says, would students be able to work while they are studying their bachelor program or their postgraduate course in France?
Yes, the student visa that you will receive to study in France will allow you to work a maximum of 20 hours per week. Okay, it's important to take into account that all our programs, the bachelor and the master's programs, are full-time programs. What does full-time means? It means that you will have to go to courses, face-to-face courses at university, approximately 5 hours a day. It will depend on the course and the professor, but it will be approximately 5 hours per day of face-to-face courses, plus the individual study sessions that you will have with groups or by yourself, that it will count approximately 3 hours per day. So that's more or less the quantity of hours that you have to spend studying. Sometimes it's in the morning, sometimes it's in the afternoons, and so it's full-time. However, if you have a good time management, for example, of yourself or your time, you have that skill, you will be able to work, for example, in a flexible job. Some students do work, for example, at libraries, at cafeterias, at bars while they study to help finance their studies. So you will have the chance to work 20 hours maximum per week as an international student in France. If you have, for example, a European nationality, you will also be able to work without any limit. But the most important thing is, please take into account that your priority is the studies, which is a full-time program. But if you want, and if you find a flexible job, you could be able to do it.
Thank you, Santiago. And there is another more question, please. Could you give us an idea about the living costs in Paris?
Yes. So let me put. Can I quickly put the presentation again to share some slides? I have those slides in the very beginning. So here is an estimation of the cost of living in Paris. So as you can see, housing will go approximately from 800 to 900 euros, depending of your choice. Of course, it depends if you choose a studio, a shared room, a shared apartment, a shared house. It will be different, but approximately this is the cost. The food will be around 300 euros. Transportation, it depends if you move by bike. For example, if you live far from the campus, you need to take the metro or the bus, but approximately 75 euros per month. Other services, as for example, internet, data on your phone, other discounts. But the estimated cost of living in Paris will be around 1,200 euros per month. This taking into account the CAF subsidy. CAF subsidy will be around 30% of your housing spent monthly. That the government will pay you 30% reduction for you if you live in a student residence. So, of course, this is an estimate because it will depend of you live close or far, if you share or not share an apartment. But the estimate in Paris is this. For Lille, it's a little bit lower, mainly because of the housing. Of course, housing is lower in Lille, and in Lille you can move easier. You can move by walk or by bike. You don't necessarily have to take the metro that we have in Lille. So these are the estimated costs for living in both cities.
Thank you, Santiago. I think those are all the questions we have by now. And I want to thank you for being with us today and for all this information that is so important for the students that are interested in studying French with IÉSEG School of Management. And I know that all the people that are interested, I suggest you please contact us. Don't forget that we are here to help you with all the application process. We are in contact with Santiago, and he will be happy to help us with all your application process too.
Thank you for the invitation, Hugo, and thank you for everyone attending this talk. And yeah, hope to see you soon. And please don't hesitate to contact Hugo for any questions on the application process or me. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Santiago. Thank you, everybody, for being with us. And bye. We will see you in another live stream.
Have a nice day.